Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another art book overview episode, where in this episode we'll be covering the art of Batman, the animated series. This is a very rare book, I can't lie. This is the hardback edition, and I think the release date for this was 1999, so just after the series had ended, but just before Justice League and, you know, Batman Beyond and the other shows. One of my all-time favorite art books ever in my collection. I think it will cost you a pretty penny now, I can't lie, on the second market with this, because it's been out of print for years. You're a very lucky person if you have your hands on this as well. It's one of my favorite cartoons ever, one of my favorite shows ever, the definitive Batman for me. Dust cover of Batman, you know, cool cross sketch. Let's take the dust cover off, and we have this beautiful 3-point perspective shot of Gotham City. Yeah, this is, when people think of Batman, most of the time they think of like this version of the Batman. This is my Batman. The influence Bruce Timm and Paul Dini have had on the character as a whole has been immense. And for those who don't know, yeah, this series was actually animated on black paper. What, 99% of the show takes place at nighttime, so it makes it a lot easier for the animators. And plus, like, it gives it this really cool, like, distinct look compared to other cartoons that were being aired at the time. Really dope shot. Really cool storyboards. And yeah, something like this is really cool to like see what the office space was for Bruce Timm. You can just scan everything and just see like what kind of materials. We got spray paint, we got brushes, we got action figures, which I'm assuming is for like reference and stuff, and cool caricatures of like the animators and creators of the show. Batman the Animated Series has this really cool fusion of like 1930s Art Deco inspired. That's my train of thought. Yeah, Art Deco inspired like aesthetic with its city. It feels like it's out of a 1940s serial drama. But it has like a lot of modern at the time like technology. It blends very well. These are all like the cool like episode titles for the characters. The Cat and the Claw, one of my favorite episodes. Beware the Grey Ghost. Shout out to the late, what's his name, Adam West, the OG 66 Batman. Of Clay, Two-Face, Blind as a Bat, Birds of a Feather, Heart of Steel. Oh, one of my favorites, The Man Who Killed Batman, Sid the Squid. Really dope episode. I'm not going to read through this, but this is for you guys if you want to, well, if you're lucky enough to get a copy of this book. A lot of cool insight of the animators, the showrunners, the directors, and like, yeah, this is like the opening cell sequence of the show, the iconic opening. Again, really just basic shapes. I do hope in like James Gunn's like new DCU we get like this aesthetic of Gotham. We see elements of that in like Robert Pattinson's Batman, in Batman Begins, in Ben Affleck's and Keaton's Batman, but still, like, I really want like a definitive live action take on the animated series. But that's just me. The Zeppelins, blimps, police blimps. And fun fact, these things weren't even like a real thing, IRL. Like, these police blimps were specifically made for Gotham City in the show. Again, more storyboards as well from the opening sequence. This is gold, man. I really want to study this. Oh yeah, bro. But yeah, it's literally a storyboard, like the entire storyboard sequence for the opening. Yeah, it's so cool. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so of course, when you're airing a cartoon like series, a series on like Cartoon Network, a kids network in general, you're gonna have like a lot of restrictions and stuff that's not acceptable for audiences. So the illustrators drew everything that is not allowed in the show. So let's see what you can figure out. Strangling, not allowed. Guns, not allowed. Even though guns were allowed technically in the show. Or is it pistols? I think the loophole for this was like in the show they actually used the like Tommy guns, like 1940s like rifles instead of modern guns. Broken glass as well. The Mask of the Phantasm movie, Broken Glass was a thing. Nudity, drugs, I want to say chemicals, poison. Oh, child violence as well. Drugs, that's it. Syringes, that's the drug. And I think we covered everything there. But that's a really cool, like, just like piece of artwork to have. Oh, here we go. Page 12, Network has a problem with Bruce's line, "I'll see you in hell." Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, black paper, cool. Again, more awesome storyboards. This is dope. So like, imagine like in just one cell, like one drawing. Again, this is the power of like animation magic, movie magic. Yeah, just one background, animate the characters and just track the character going across the page. Oh, this is beautiful. Like, I'm a massive fan of like the cityscapes and backgrounds as well. Bro, Gotham City looks beautiful. Even the interiors as well. Again, it has this perfect fusion of like Art Deco and modern, like what, 90s modern aesthetics when it comes to its visuals, which is really cool. A lot of heavy blacks, a lot of neon as well. Yeah, honestly, like in terms of like all the famous like superhero cities, Gotham has to be number one. There's so much aura to it. That's dope as well. Look at that. I would love to read through this, but again, the episode would take at least, it would be like over an hour minimum. Really, really nice 3-point perspective shot over here, high angle. And of course we got the character designs, the character sheets. And like again, like when people think of Batman, they have their own takes on it. This is like the awesome thing about like having reimaginings of comic book characters. For me, this is my Batman. Like the yellow chest, the yellow symbol, the grey outfit, the semi-dark blue navy cowl and cape. I think the closest in terms of live action adaptations, I want to say when it comes to this look for me personally is the Ben Affleck Batman v Superman look. Mainly just because like he's Wham. I think Batfleck captures the Conroy aesthetic very well. This is great for those who are studying like character animation and character design. Really cool. The Batcave. Oh man. Note the tiny image of Batman on the left surveying his vast domain. Layout by Ted Blackman, painting by Russell Chong. Yeah, that's top tier. Yeah, look at that, bro. That's awesome. Dick Grayson, Richard Grayson, the first Robin. And again, different takes on the character. He's a lot older than he usually is, like in the comics and other iterations of the Batman mythos. I don't think this was ever in the show, but again, we got really cool like action figure concepts as well. This was past my time. I technically watched like the reruns or like I had the videotapes and DVDs. But it's still like cool to see like all the promo material and action figures and like stuff that came out in the 90s when this was airing. Again, Batgirl as well. Dope character design. Alfred as well. The GOAT, the OG gangster. Actually, this version of Alfred, he's very witty. Yeah, I think this was the Mask of the Phantasm storyboards again. How dope is this? Again, if you're studying animation, if you're a storyboarder, animator, even like a comic book artist, a layout artist, definitely check these out. This is when Alfred sees Bruce put on the cowl for the first time. Very, very haunting moment. You don't really see Bruce put on the cowl. It's just mainly like Alfred's reaction, which is pretty dope. Again, the beauty of like animation and information. Yeah, cool merchandise stuff as well. Again, this is past my time. I never experienced this, but I don't know if you grew up in the 90s. Let me know if you actually like had any of these memorabilia and merch. And of course the Joker. Yeah, very, very distinct facial features, elongated jawline, giant ass teeth, very pointy nose. Ooh, that's a dope shot of Arkham Asylum. An extreme high angle shot. The Man Who Killed Batman, again, one of my favorite episodes ever. Like if I need to make a top 10 episode tier list for this on the channel, so stay tuned for that. That's giving me the inspiration. People thought Batman was killed, Joker's upset. And again, very, very expressive gesture sketches. Best girl of Gotham? Debatably, actually. Yeah, best girl. Let me know down below, Catwoman or Harley Quinn. I want to know your thoughts. Who's best waifu? This was the first ever like introduction of Harley. She was specifically made for this show as Joker's companion / girlfriend. Okay, so these are the spin-off comics that were released in line with the TV show. That's really cool. We got a Batman Superman crossover. We got a Harley Quinn Mad Love cover. We got Batman and Robin. We got this really, really like, oh, this looks lit. This Mr. Freeze with his like intimidating like red glowing goggles. And yeah, oh yeah, bro, even like the side characters as well. We got Jim Gordon here. The rough sketches are like gold to me. We got Detective Bullock, the GCPD. That's dope. Montoya, very underrated character in the GCPD. Oh, okay, we go from Harley Quinn to Catwoman now. Now, interesting enough, she had like a complete redesign in the series, I think post season 3. But for me personally, I think she looks a lot more better in the early seasons. I think they like de-aged her a lot in the... Oh, they didn't show it here. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, they didn't show it here, but I think they changed the design a lot in, I think, the post season 3 season 4, when like they tried to make it into more with like Superman the Animated Series and Justice League. This is like, for me, this is like the best design for her in the show. She looks a lot more like adult and feminine in general. More cool storyboards. We got Two-Face as well. I think for those who are watching the animated series, I think I'll recommend the Two-Face episode for like those who are on the fence who are thinking like this is a kid's show. Watch this episode and you'll be hooked. Very, very tragic series. A lot of tragic characters. We got the Penguin as well. A very unique take on him as well. We got Clayface. Still yet to see a live action version of this version of Clayface. I want this version of Clayface so badly. Again, really, really dope character, haunting character as well. There was one episode in season 4 or season 5 where like it's about a girl and like the girl doesn't have memory, but she's like Clayface's daughter in a way. And like Robin's trying to figure out like where this girl is from. I won't say that much because like it's a very like disturbing episode for a cartoon. I definitely recommend it. I think it was called, remember, I think it's The Feet of Clay. Oh man, I'll have it on screen somewhere here, but it's a very dope episode. Oh, I love this. This is, oh man, this is amazing. Even like just the little stuff, like the notes, like what, don't hold on this pose, use a start pose only, follow pan down, Batman turns around, reaches into his belt, lifts bat grenade into. That's cool. Oh, here we go. I think I didn't realize. I think every section has like a double splash page, but that's cool. Explosion, a cool zoom in on like one of the panels. Ah, you want to talk about character designs? Edward Nygma. That's a really dope like close up. How did they even like draw this? No, this is made by. This is not illustrated. This is pins. That's dope. That's really cool. That's cool. Yeah, like Edward Nygma, like the suit, the tie, the black trousers, the green blazer, the green hat, the purple mask. Oh, it's great color like coordination. I have a soft spot with Jim Carrey's like Riddler. I do like the take on Matt Reeves' Riddler, but like this Riddler is chef's kiss. He has that arrogance to him. He thinks he's like the smartest in the room. He has like this really cool, suave, clean look about him with like the blazer and like his visual palette. But like again, he has like this unhinged. Oh look, yeah, look, here we go. This is the original Riddler design. This looks more like Jim Carrey's take. Mr. Freeze as well. That is again one of the best like concept pieces you can get in this book. Again, if you want to be a cartoonist, I keep saying this, Batman the Animated Series is the show for you. This is the greatest Batman movie of all time. I don't care what you guys say. Mask of the Phantasm. Just look at the backgrounds, bro. Look at the backgrounds. Look, nighttime, daytime, bro. Oh, it makes you want to draw. Yeah, more again. The Phantasm design, very, very overlooked, but like it's just so. Look, it kind of reminds me of Reaper from Overwatch, but yeah, we move on. Ooh, this must be like a concept sketch of the poster. Really, just oh my god, man, the backgrounds in the show are amazing. Mate, I'm in awe, man. These are so good. It's just good art direction from everything. The composition, the camera work, the color work, the shadow work, the lighting, the props, the perspective, the foreshortening. Just look at this shot of Mr. Freeze. A really dope. It's just what? It's just what? A cylinder, 2 cylinders, and a cube. It's effective. The only thing I wish we had was, like, I love Gotham City, but I would love to see like an art book of Batman Beyond. If there is, please let me know. I'll buy it in a heartbeat and do an episode on it for you guys. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is what we're talking about. These are the new look redesigns of animated series. I think this is post season 4. They look a lot more angular and less rubbery and less more like cartoony compared to the first couple of seasons. Plus we're introduced to Tim Drake as well, and a new version of, well, a new rendition of Batgirl, which I kind of prefer. I prefer the purple look. Nightwing as well, I kind of forget. My boy, a lot more angular. The jaw lines are a lot more square compared to the previous seasons. Joker got a complete redesign. Took away his lips. His chin and jaw is a lot more angular compared to what it was before. Even his hairstyle's a lot more sharper, and heavy blacks as well. Blacked out eyes, which I'm a fan of. I liked them when I was younger, and then I kind of prefer the older designs a lot more. But I think that's just up to taste. Again, another shot of the Bat boat, the Bat cave. Again, just you can get these framed, I swear to God, on a wall, and they'll look good. Joker, Catwoman, the updated Rogues as well. And this is the updated Catwoman look I was talking about. She doesn't look as like appealing, I can't lie. Again, it's just like a simple like female silhouette. I think she had like a lot more distinct features in the first couple of seasons compared to what it is now. And plus she looks a lot younger as well, which is a bit weird, I guess. But who got a glow up was my boy Scarecrow. Bro, look how freaky, look how terrifying that is. That's nightmare inducing, man. If yeah, bro, yeah, Bane looks, yeah, even like Poison Ivy as well. Again, she got a complete redesign. Yeah. What do you guys think? Clayface looks dope. Killer Croc looks relatively the same. He looks a lot, again, his shoulders look a bit more broader. And same thing with Bane as well. Oh, we got double page spread. These are more in tune with like the Justice League Unlimited shows. I think the network and Bruce Timm in general just wanted to have a bit more, what's the word? Continuity, I guess, in their designs as the shows were getting a bit more like intertwined and connected. But yeah, like again, like it's just the little stuff like what yellow, it's just notes, chest and legs. There's something here I like. Maybe lose the black sleeves, bare arms, whole tunic. I don't know, that was arms red mainly. It's just nice to have what the artists were thinking at the time. And again, this is like during like the 90s as well. Like this book's like over 2 decades old now. Again, like this is, if I had to pick one book out of everything in my collection, it would be this. Like, yeah, by far. And maybe a couple more, but we'll get to that soon. Arkham Asylum, dope, just dope. Like heavy blacks, man. Great silhouette work. Yeah, that's Batgirl design. I prefer that. Legends of the Dark Knight. I don't think I've seen this before. This could just be the pitch, I think. Yeah, I think this is the pitch for the series from what I remember. I need to go, I might read through this actually, I don't know. The Dark Knight Returns as well. Yo, this is Batman Beyond, right? No, this is not. I don't think I've seen this before. Is this, guys, let me know. I'm actually confused. Like, was this ever animated or was this just like a pitch? Bro, oh my God. Okay, so in my free time, I definitely have to like go over this because I don't think we ever got like Carrie Kelly or like old man Bruce Wayne like this in the series. Oh, okay. We're approaching the end of the book, but still, the fact that we still got Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond's sketch right at the end is a nice send off to the book. That's dope. Oh my God. What I would give for a Batman Beyond art book and movie. Final page there, Batman jumping off a cliff. And then back to Gotham City. And that was the art of Batman the Animated Series by Paul Dini and Chip Kidd. Yeah, this is a rare book, so you're gonna have to like search the internet webs and look in markets to get your hand on this, especially the hardbacks as well. But regardless, again, if you're an art collector, if you're a fan of Batman, if you're a fan of the animated series, if you're a fan of animation and storyboarding, and everything in between when it comes to comics and movie making, definitely pick this up. This is a must. And yeah, I do apologize again, like I'm an illustrator myself, given the name YK2K Illustrations. Instead of like diving into the book and having like a full analyzation of the creator's works, I just fanboy when I'm looking at some of the artwork here, because I'm just like, it's just so cool. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that was the episode of Batman. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of this episode? What do you guys think of the show? Who's your favorite Batman character? What's your favorite episode? And yeah, with that said, let me know down below what you guguys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Peace.